Hola and welcome to my original YouTube channel since 2020, Benidorm and beyond. I produce positive, fun and informative vlogs about the fantastic resort of Benidorm, where I have lived for over a quarter of a century now, so please come along and join me on my regular Spanglish adventures. And don't forget to leave me a comment, like, question or emoji, or just simply share this vlog or subscribe to the channel to help spread the word about Benidorm and beyond and get more upbeat vlogs about this beautiful tourist city out there in the world. Today I'm bringing you some footage of the gorgeous Old Town by night, with the fabulous Christmas illuminations having been officially switched on last Saturday night and the various parts of Benidorm now open to visit in all their festive glory. We start in Plaza de Hispanidad, which is better known locally as Plaza Triangular, and which is pretty much at the gateway to the Old Town, and which is always a popular place to stop for a coffee or a cheeky cold beer, as it's surrounded by lovely cafes and bars. This year we find displays of bright red baubles brightening up the square, as well as festive decorative items hanging from the main old ficus tree in the centre, and with the other trees all wrapped up in twinkling gold lights too, it really does look magical when the sun goes down. There's a giant illuminated red and gold present, complete with bow, to pose by for a pic, although most people were hopping up by the tree's trunk to have a photo taken with the baubles, with candy canes and glittering spheres overhead. And to the right, in the Bingo Plaza, right by McDonald's, there's also a traditional conical green Christmas tree adorned with silver stars. The bars that were open on the night I filmed looked cosy and inviting. However, although there were still people about, I did film this midweek on Wednesday evening, so it was a lot less quiet than usual, as the Old Town really comes alive at the weekends, especially in the Christmas Square, which I'll be showing you shortly, and which is very much centred around things for all the family, so a perfect time for children to enjoy when they're off school all Saturday and Sunday. As we move on, we will then walk the full length of the pedestrianised shopping street, Calle Gambo, which boasts a whole host of retail outlets, selling everything from designer clothes and shoes to perfumes and cosmetics, herbal medicines and jewellery, as well as being home to a tobacconist kiosk, a hair salon, several outdoor cafes and the 4-star Hotel Avenida. A great spot to spend an hour browsing the stores, with Zara and Pandora being particular favourites to most, this lovely traffic-free street is one of the main heartbeats of Benidorm's shopping experience, and with lots of bench seating under the bottle brush trees and all the way up the avenue, there's an opportunity to take a breather too. For 2025, gold star arches have been placed at both the bottom and top ends, with a series of gold and silver baubles lining the centre walkway, which again were attracting a lot of passers-by to have photos with, and to get the full magical effect, I even walked through one all the way. Banners of light sparkled above, and having filmed this section of footage at about 9 PM, most of the shops were closed, but a few were still holding out until their full closing time of 9:30, as you will see. Moving on, just before the 5-minute mark of this vlog, we'll hop over to the Christmas Square, or Plaza de Navidad, which is actually the town hall square of Plaza del Reyes de España, situated in the Aguera Park, but which gets renamed for the whole festive period of Benidorm, which runs right up to King's Day on January the 6th. If you're unsure of where this is, just head to the 4-star Hotel Bristol under the bridge as you walk away from Calle Gambo, with the Bristol incidentally being a great place to stop for breakfast or a drink and a snack, either inside or out, as it's always decorated up beautifully itself for the season, and from there just follow the lights, which lead you slightly uphill to the main spectacle. Once here, we'll see a fun, more childlike style nativity scene sitting on the hill in front of a Feliz Navidad sign, with the Hotel Primavera Park sitting higher up still in the background, overlooking the square. And then, after passing the entrance to the underground town hall car park, we'll begin our ascent to the main plaza under a glittering canopy of golden lights. On both sides you'll see international food and drink stalls, with my personal favourite being the man who I see every year at his stall for my glass of warm mulled wine with warming amaretto added, and the vendor who sells bags of hot roasted chestnuts. And then, as this year's centrepiece, we'll walk right up to a tall illuminated Christmas tree, which some of you may remember, who watched my Benidorm Prepares for Christmas vlog, saw a worker giving me a cheery wave from above during the daytime as he placed the neon stars onto the main base from high up on a cherry picker crane. As always, fairground rides line the square, as well as virtual reality rides, and a big main stage which hosts singing and presentations, And no doubt, as in most years, this space will be bustling and full to the brim with people every Friday to Sunday evening, as many finish work for the week and head into Benidorm's Christmas Square to enjoy the food, drink, rides, events, and of course that wonderful festive atmosphere. As we continue, you'll see at the main entrance to the town hall, there is a more reverent traditional nativity scene, with Spain of course still being a very religious Catholic country. And then as we walk under the Ayuntamiento building, with a 40-minute session costing €10 and with the obligatory use of gloves whilst on the RINK, which can be bought on site if you haven't brought any with you for the small fee of €2. Ice walkers for the little ones, or just for the less confident skaters, can also be hired for €2, and evening and morning sessions are available, with a sign saying that the RINK will be here until January the 11th, although this does contradict the official town hall website, which suggests it's only here until the 6th. Finally, we'll walk back through the main square, passing the tree, the dodgems and the carousel, which wasn't in operation on the particular night I was there, and then we'll head downhill and out of the park, passing a giant red and gold bauble, a golden envelope from Benidorm surrounded by Christmas trees, which makes a perfect photo op, and then a family of cute snowmen figures sitting on the grass in front of a large natural Christmas tree. And whilst this is usually covered in dozens and dozens of multicoloured lights and looks absolutely magical, this year just a simple golden star topper has been chosen instead. For those of you who love Christmas, all the Old Town streets are lit up during the season and are well worth a wander down. And I especially love Calle Thomas Ortuño, which not only houses a very special nativity scene in the La Barqueta building with literally hundreds of handcrafted figures and dioramas, but also the Casa de Navidad, or Christmas house towards the bottom end, which is located in the old historic Hort de Colón house. And for those of you who are unsure where everything is in this packed winding heart of the old town, you can find it very near to the municipal market building, just up and inland from the main Tapas Alley area, and not far from the hotels Villa España and Tanit and the British pub of Vincent's Bar. In the gardens of the Christmas house, you'll find that Papa Noel visits regularly, and not far from here, alongside the Poniente beach, next to the Dove Park or Parque de Elche, you can find a Porrat Navideño, which is otherwise known as an outdoor Christmas street market. And whilst it is simply a line of craft and gift stalls with food and drink also available at some, it's not a German type market with all the trimmings that you might be expecting, but still worth a visit nonetheless. I really hope this video has got you into the Christmas spirit, and I'll now let you sit back and enjoy the rest of the vlog. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, then please consider becoming a subscriber, as well as checking out some of my many other vlogs, which show you lots of lovely accommodation options in Benidorm, with a fly on the wall look inside and out, as well as taking you on info-packed street and beachfront walks, bring you loads of local news bulletins and reviews on new cafes, bars and new businesses, show you lots of building work and updates on things that are happening around the resort, and just about anything else I can think of too. Thanks so much for watching as always, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Muchas gracias, catch you soon, and bye for now. Cheers, and Feliz Navidad!
করতে যাবো